Pledge of Allegiance. We are a nation founded on freedom, but freedom isn't free. These are some of the freedoms your classmates listed. Freedom of speech, expression, and music. Freedom of religion, to worship or not worship as I please. Free to dress how I want. Free to travel without restriction. Freedom to assemble and demonstrate. Freedom to get an education. Free to vote for our leaders. Freedom to pursue happiness. Freedom to own property. Freedom to disagree. The right to be innocent until proven guilty. The freedom to have access to technology. Freedom to own firearms. Freedom to live and move as I please. Freedom for men and women to pursue their career without restrictions. Freedom to love who I want. The right to be treated equally. Freedom of thought and opinion. Etiquette during the pledge or anthem. How should you act during the Pledge of Allegiance or the national anthem? What is proper? How do you honor your beliefs without showing disrespect to your country, the soldiers who have fought, bled, sacrificed, and died to give you the freedom of choice, or the families of those soldiers who have had to do without because of their sacrifice? Everything is a choice. Sitting is a choice. Standing is a choice. Being still is a choice. Saying the pledge is a choice. Saying only the parts of the pledge you believe in is a choice. Moving, talking, working during the pledge are all choices. Each choice says something different about you. What you do during the pledge is an outward expression of who you are, what you believe, and how you feel. Choose carefully. Everyone is watching. Peer pressure. Who decides what you do? Peer pressure can be a positive thing, or it can be a negative thing. It's not new, and it won't go away. Peers will always be pressuring you to do or not to do something. What you need to decide is, who am I? What do I stand for? How do I show respect to my family and friends? Make sure you are actively thinking about what you are choosing, and follow your own path. Never disrespect. Some choices during the Pledge of Allegiance or the national anthem not only fail to show respect, but are actually disrespectful to everyone around you. Talking, moving, working, texting, or wearing your hat are all considered extremely disrespectful behaviors by most people. Choosing to sit or failing to stand. Choosing to sit is a powerful and bold statement of your political beliefs. Failing to stand is something very different. In most situations, failing to stand is considered extremely disrespectful. If you were to fail to stand at a sporting event for the national anthem, it is very likely that someone nearby would have words for you. If you are lucky, it would be a gentle reminder from a family member or friend, or it could be strong words from someone offended by your lack of decency. Imagine sitting during the national anthem at a hockey game with your family. How would that play out? Shouldn't your choices at school be consistent with your choices and values in other places? Standing still. Standing still during the pledge or anthem is usually considered the minimum action required to be respectful. Anything less is usually considered suspect and questionable. Staying seated one day and standing the next is not an expression of a thoughtful choice. To believe it is important enough to stand one day means it is important enough to stand every day. To fail to do so is just laziness. Reasons to stay seated. Are there legitimate reasons to stay seated? Of course there are. But it should be a thoughtful response and a deliberate choice made by the individual. I can think of at least 4 reasons. Some people have political reasons. Some people are not citizens and owe their allegiance to the country of their origin. Some people have such strong political beliefs, contrary to the fundamental beliefs of this country, they consider speaking the pledge a betrayal of their political beliefs. Some people do not stand or speak the pledge because of religious reasons. They believe that they are citizens of heaven and owe their allegiance only to God, and to speak a pledge to a flag or nation would be a betrayal of their commitment to God. Some people consider themselves citizens of the world. They believe that we are all human, and that a pledge of allegiance to a flag or a nation is a betrayal of their commitment to the betterment of all mankind. Some people are physically unable to stand due to a disability. Free to choose. Make an informed, respectful decision. When you choose to sit or fail to stand during the national anthem or the Pledge of Allegiance, there are assumptions and conclusions people are making about who you are and what you believe. For most of us, this choice is very personal. We know people who have fought, bled, sacrificed, and even died so that others may enjoy the many freedoms we have in this country. You are free to choose because of those who have gone before. What to see on this website? There is a video titled "I Fought for You." There are several Veterans Day video tributes. There is a video link to the Salganta story, the first living recipient Medal of Honor in over 40 years. There is a page titled "It's Personal," a page where teachers and students have shared pictures and stories of people they know who have served, sacrificed, fought, bled, or even died so you could enjoy your freedoms. There is a flag etiquette link, and a couple of links about the pledge and anthem history. I hope you have found this video to be both enjoyable and edifying. Thank you.